How's it going, YouTube? I figured today I'd show you guys how to set up a real cheap ball python enclosure. Sorry about the background noise. This little guy's chewing on a pop bottle, in case you're wondering. I got my other doggy asleep over there, and my third one over there guarding the food bowls. But there's my spider het clown ball python coming to say hello. So you can see she has perfectly fine movement, no head wobbles. One of my best eating snakes I've ever had. She has never missed a meal. She eats frozen thawed. I use these little tongs. But what I have them in is just one of these 32 quart container you can get at Walmart for around $8. A ceramic dish, I actually got that one at Tractor Supply. I think it was $10. And some white paper towels. You can get a roll of them for $1. I like to get the more expensive ones because they're more absorbent and I like softer for them. And I have for thermostat right here is a Exoterra thermostat. Those you can pick up for like $60, and I have them on some heat tape that you can order online. Just hooked up to that with a thermostat probe. I actually have it inside this one's enclosure. My spider clown, het clown ball python. Right there. Very simple. Just drill some holes in with a drill bit, whatever size you want. I like to use a little bit of bigger ones so they actually make sure they have perfect airflow, and burn the back of them with a lighter. But this right here is how you set it up for about $60. You can get one of these at Walmart. This is for a smaller snake. It's a 15 quart container. Again, I got it at Walmart, Sterilite. You can get one of those for about, I think, $7 or $8. The water dish, I got that one at Petco for like $3. And then this under the tank heat mat is about $20. It's a little bit big for this, so I have it only about, like, you know, covering about 2/3 of it. I have the other little bit sticking out the back. And then I have this cheap thermostat right here. You can get it online, or if you go to a Reptile Expo, you can pick one of these up for about $20-$30. If you get a discount, you can get it around 20. Usually around 30. So 30, 20, 50, like 8 for the Sterilite, and 3 for that. You're looking around like $62 basically. This is just a little aqua thermometer I have in there to check the temperature and make sure it's right for them. I actually have a pastel clown coming from BHB Reptiles. I just ordered on their Black Friday sale. I figured that would be a good starter for it. So I just have an old shirt I'll throw over top of it to keep it dark in there because I don't have a hide right at the moment for it. But that's it. A nice cheap setup. At some point in life I'd like to get a rack system. Hopefully here soon. I know it's controversial. Some people say you shouldn't keep your snakes in totes and you should keep them in a nice big enclosure. But I found with ball pythons, they actually do much better in something like this. It like reminds them of a hole or whatever that they'll stay in over in Africa. They usually stay in old termite mounds. Keeps them nice and dark. As you can see, the humidity's built up over here, so it keeps the humidity bit like right where it's supposed to be. I usually keep mine on the drier side, and I have those big water bowls in there that they can run through if they need a little bit of extra water and get a nice drink. And they seem to love it. She's a little camera shy at the moment. I have the same setup right now for my Burmese. At some point in life, I'd like to get a big TGR 8-foot by, I think they're 3-foot tanks for her, but she's just a little baby right now, so she's doing fine in there. And here I have my male banana. That's actually a banana champagne pastel paradox. And the pastel clown I have coming is actually also a male. I'm gonna hopefully breed him to this one. She's in her hide right now, but she's a banana. I'm hopefully gonna make some banana het clowns and breed them back and make some full-blown banana clowns. And this one is a spider het clown. So when I get my pastel clown, I'm hoping to make some bumblebees with a spider, maybe some bumblebee clowns, and some actual clowns, because clowns is obviously one of my favorite. And this is she's also in her hide box, but this is my albino pinstripe. And I plan on breeding her to my pastel clown too, making him kind of a primary breeder this year, because I want a whole lot of het clowns and everything else. But he's supposed to be here in just a few hours, and I'll probably do an unboxing video for him. But I thought this would be kind of cool to show you guys a real cheap setup. That's, like I said, about $50–60 thermostat if you want to go a more expensive route. And this is just a bi-folding table that you can get at Walmart that I actually have sitting on top of my dog's cage right at the moment. I'm planning on getting like an 8-foot table for now, so I have room to put that one in line with them and get rid of the dog cage, because they're actually like you can see, they're not puppies anymore. They're a year and a half old, so I'm probably going to stop using their cage completely. And that one over there, he's passed out. I'm just keeping him in my bedroom right now. I do have a spare room upstairs. At some point in life, I'd like to actually make a whole snake room out of it. I also breed my own mice and rats and everything else. I'll probably do a video on them at some point in life here soon. But this right here, you can set up a whole ball python enclosure for right around 60 bucks. Cheap $30 thermostat with the probe right here sitting right on top of the heat mat. So I have it set a few degrees higher. I have it set at 94, and then set that right over top of it so it covers at least about, like, you know, about a half or a third of that back there, so he can get warm back here and come up here and thermoregulate if he wants to. And cheap little water dish, and you're good to go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please thumbs up and subscribe, and try to stay positive and have a good day. Thank you.